Good afternoon, I'm Sam Porter with Star Hanger Systems. I'm here today to show you how the 400 Nylon Z-clip, or NZ for short, is installed. All of our fasteners are one of two basic types. The snap-in fasteners, like our Blue Zero, that go straight in, or our drop-in lock fasteners, like the Green Glide. Now the 400 NZ is a drop-in lock style clip. All of the drop-in lock style clips require a reveal on the top row of panels and are surface mounted with a 1/4 inch space between the panels and the furring. They provide the full holding strength of the drop-in lock with little movement. Now, everyone that has installed traditional panel clips, Z-clips, knows that they are difficult to align. As we will see today, the 400 NZ clip, when used with the 410 alignment clip, is a quick and accurate way to install panels. Now the hole spacing is 1.5 by 1.5. That makes the screw hole and alignment of the NZs very easy and alleviates a lot of the pains of traditional Z-clips. Now the 400 NZ clip would be selected mainly for field installation of larger panels or even panels that are warped. Our nylon clips are extremely strong, stronger than traditional aluminum clips because of its structural ribbing. It only deflects about 1/16 of an inch with 40 pounds of force. Now, full-length bars can be installed directly to sheetrock or shim and done with the most common application of installing field furring strips, as we see here, and mounting your panels with a pair of clips to that furring. So we've enlisted the help of one of the local guys here. His name is Billy Boone. Billy is a fine young craftsman in the state with a bright career ahead of him. He's a foreman for a top woodworker in South Carolina, specialty woodwork. And we're glad to have his help here today. He's going to demonstrate for us how to put up a panel using the Z-clip. Now, as you can see, he's just quickly stapling these things in. You can use screw or staples to fit your preference. You can set the staples through the ribs or just straight through the clip itself. Now, as you can see, he's not really worrying too much about the alignment or levelability of them. He's just making sure that he's got clips in the corners and has enough to keep the panel from warping or doing anything throughout the life of the panel or the job. Now that he's got his clips set up, he's going to set in the 410 alignment clips. The alignment clip will help clear up any of these alignment issues or placement issues of these clips, and it won't affect the levelness of the panel. Now there is some technique that comes in once you have these things in play. He's going to set his spacer here. That's going to help align this panel up. I'm going to help him out. So now, as you can see, we want to start at the bottom and line up to where the panel is going to be in its finished position. Very carefully. And then just firmly push onto those alignment clips. And those will show you where we need to go with our panel. Now all of our panels are marked very clearly. You can see both the up and down. Now there is screw hole attachments in here, as we talked about earlier. There's also a slotted screw for adjustment if you need your clip to be adjusted a little bit up or down. And as with any traditional Z-clip or NZ clip application, we do suggest that you use either a dab of silicone just in the center point right here, so it keeps the panel, throughout the life of the panel, from shifting side to side based on warping or moisture or anything like that that you may or may not be able to predict. Now we've we've modified this one a little bit to help align itself onto those ribs. That's something you may want to show your installers to do as well. Now, he can, as he'll demonstrate here, just go right through the clip, which does make it easier and quicker, but you can also use the ribs as well. All right, ready? Perfect. Excellent. As you can see, the NZ clip, very easy, very safe and effective way. Now there is some technique required. You want to be careful as you put up the alignment pins to keep them from moving around, but it's extremely easy and extremely simple and allows you to put up a quality panel very quickly. Now we know woodworkers can be a skeptical bunch, so for the next phase of this video, we're going to prove our case that these clips are faster to install. We're going to install 2 of the same size panels on the same furring system to see the results. Now, we've enlisted the help of another person here, Mike Ballou of Installation Services out of Lugolf, South Carolina. Mike's a very experienced panel installer that's been available for contract work anywhere in South Carolina. He's going to use the traditional panel clips, and Mike is a customer of Star Hanger and has been for a little bit, so he knows he's a little bit behind the ball, but he's going to try and beat BJ here anyway. All right, so we're going to let Mike go ahead and get started on his story pole. As you can see, the layout is done. Mike is going to be over here on the left-hand side of me, and BJ is going to be over here on the right-hand side, and we're just going to let them go and see what happens. As you can see, we've got the clock right here for time reference. It's 2:04. Let the competition begin, guys. The NZ clip, BJ is already finished. Very easy. Staples had an effect on the time. The alignment pins had an effect on the time. The fact that we were already, ready to go, everything happened. So now the next step would just be to set your reveal strip here, line up the next set of clips, align them, and then the next panel goes and further down the wall. And you're just good to go. Now, as you can see, BJ finished at 2:09, just under 10 minutes for the whole thing. Mike's still here working. He's making great progress, but he has to do the layout. He has to do the screws, everything else. So, as we've proven here, it's a very effective system. It went on very easily, smooth. We have 100% of contact points, all secure. This panel's not going to go anywhere. This is a very premium furring job. Now, you would already have your reveal strips spaced out and everything behind these, and just work your way down the line. BJ, what do you think of the system? You're a shop guy, and you've done field installation and stuff, so What are some advantages that you see besides the time?
The easiness for users. I mean, it's super easy. I mean, the simplicity is unparalleled compared to other products. I mean, it's a lot of time saving. I mean, it's a great product. It's a great product.
Now, you were comfortable using, now are you comfortable with the strength of just using the staples and everything? You feel confident in this?
For a permanent application, I would definitely throw an extra screw in it, maybe just to have it there for the extra holding strength. But so far, what I see, I'm liking what I see.
Mike, we're going to go ahead and get out of your way, let you finish up. Just let me know when you need a hand, and I'll be right up. So as you can see, we're finished up here. Mike with the traditional Z-clip styles, and BJ here with the NZs. As you can see, BJ finished in just under 10 minutes. Mike right here at 30 minutes, which is a great job considering, you know, Z-clips layout, everything like that. It's a really good time for a Z-clip job is for a 4x8 panel. Now it is nice to mention that we had the layout and everything was good to go and perfect from the get-go. We had made sure our sheetrock was nice and flat from the start. And so we had a good prepared surface to start this job with, which allowed us to have a good 30-minute Z-clip job and a nice 10-minute NZ-clip job. So I really appreciate you guys coming out. What were some of y'all's thoughts about it? What were some of the advantages?
I got smoked.
Well, you got set up for failure, so there's not much to talk about there. No, but I mean, you did a really good job. You didn't have to take off and relay out anything. I mean, you've been doing this for a very long time, so that's one of the reasons we came out and we wanted a professional installer.
BJ didn't have to do all of the increment measuring that I had to do because it sells itself. With the alignment pins, you don't have that luxury with these, with the direct standard Z-clip. It's you gotta lay it out. You gotta lay it out. You gotta lay it out. And if you're within a 6/4 of an inch out on the Z-clip, you may have to figure out which one of those Z-clips is throwing your layout off.
And you also had
to just kick a little bit, and then you got a bunch of panels that don't look right.
Exactly, and you had to you had to pay good attention to make sure they were all level, everything else, whereas, you know, we didn't really have to do that. I don't remember which one it was here, but we had about a 15 to 20 degree cant on one, and it doesn't matter. That one's still got, you know, 100% contact on it. And both of these are very strong. They'll be even, you know, both of these jobs will be even better once you have your reveal strips in and everything. So, I really appreciate you guys coming out, and thank you. You know, look forward to you guys helping us out in the future, man. Thank you guys. Now, wanted to defend Mike again on this one. You know, he did get smoked out, but 30 minutes is a great panel job. He's been doing this for a very long time. BJ's a big shop guy, so we wanted to have that kind of experience differential to help prove our point. But, you know, both of them are very experienced, very, very good woodworkers here, and we really appreciate their help. So now we wanted to make this point available to you as well. All of our information for all of our systems, especially the NZ clip, which we think people are going to like a lot, is on our website. We have plenty of advice, both on this installation video, our installation guides. We have experienced people who can help you as well via phone if you have other questions. So please orient yourself to the website, learn more about it, you know, become familiar. It is a system base. It's not, you know, this is still a professional environment. You want professionals to do this, but you can allow a professional installer to go to a job site with the NZ clips and have two helpers who, you know, may not be professional woodworkers, but know a little bit about what's going on, and they'll be able to complete a job professionally with a very good time frame and very cost effectively. So we appreciate y'all's time. As always, whenever you guys come and look at our installation videos, Thank you very much, and we look forward to hearing from y'all. Thank you.